Hey guys, Dank Rage Rants here. Today I'm going to talk about something a little bit discouraging, something that impacts not only myself, but other like-minded individuals that may or may not be interested in getting an EV, especially those that are interested. This is going to be a pretty substantial setback, as this is probably more than likely going to happen with the new political climate in the United States. So what am I talking about? As you guys probably saw in the title, $7,500 tax credit. So let's kind of talk about that a little bit. All right, to bring everybody up to speed, for those that don't know, the United States offers a subsidy to potential buyers or people that are buying EVs. Essentially, it's $7,500 off a vehicle. Now, there's some stipulations whether or not it can be in a certain price bracket or whatnot. But just for ease of this video, let's just pretend that all vehicles are able to get a $7,500 tax credit back at point of sale for an electric car. So what's basically bound to happen is with the new government in play as of November 2024, more than likely with Trump coming back into office, not to get political or anything, this has nothing to do with that. I'm very unbiased. More than likely, the EV tax credit's going to be going away. So what does that mean? Well, basically what that means is it's going to be a little bit harder for individuals like myself to potentially be able to afford a vehicle. Right now, the rear-wheel drive Model 3, it sits about $33,000 with the EV tax credit, which puts it below or if not on par with like a Toyota Camry. So it's a very compelling price. Basically what this means is for all vehicles, not just Teslas, it can be Kias, it can be Hyundais, it can be the likes of Ford, Maserati, whoever is manufacturing an EV in North America, at least the United States. It's going to affect prices, and it's going to affect the underlying buyers who are the consumers, like people like myself. And I'll kind of go out of my way and say this. One of the reasons I was able to afford my Model 3 Performance 2024 is because I got $7,500 off point of sale. And it's a lot of money, not only to myself, but for other people. And you got to think about it. If a 2024 Model 3 rear-wheel drive right now with a point of sale tax credit reduction is about $33,000, you're looking at 20% possibly written off or just given back to you in forms of a reduction of price of vehicles. So it's going to offset a lot of those people that were on the fence, potentially looking at an EV as a replacement vehicle. It's going to offset a lot of those people not wanting to be able to, or being able to afford rather, the vehicle. So it's pretty upsetting, not only to people like myself that just only purchased my performance vehicle, but people I've been talking to recently that are, sitting on the fence and looking into purchasing an EV in Q1 next year, or quarter one rather. So what does this mean as a whole? So for those that don't know, a fun history lesson: the United States subsidizes oil and gas. That's why we see stagnant prices that don't rise or go down for the most part. They've stuck around $3 a gallon, depends on where you are at in the United States. In some states situated on the West Coast, mainly California, you've always had a heightened sense of prices over there, $5, $6, $7 a gallon potentially. But for the most part, oil and gas is subsidized everywhere in North America, as much as 50-60%. And people love to bitch and moan about prices of gas in North America, but we're spoiled. You go anywhere else, you're paying a couple bucks a liter, $2, $3, $4 a liter. And extrapolating that out, $8, $9, $10 a gallon in a lot of cases just for diesel in the UK. So we're spoiled in that sense. And what sucks is, I'm neutral on politics. This has nothing to do with Trump or anything. This is just our government. What sucks is they're wanting to take away the EV tax credit, and it's going to happen, guys. It's going to happen. But the same should be said about oil and gas subsidies as well. I mean, it's a joke. You can't pick one or the other. And if you want to elevate or push consumers in the right direction in terms of advancement of technologies, you have to subsidize electric vehicles. But this is me being biased. But I just want to keep this short and sweet. What do you guys think in the comments? Let me know. This is not a Trump thing. This is just purely what's bound to happen. And it sucks for everybody including myself, because it makes it a harder selling point for me to help talk to people about EVs and how they're relatively inexpensive or the same price compared to the ICE engine like a Camry. I mean, it's not going to be the case when this happens. So thanks for watching. Subscribe if you guys like this content. Peace out, guys.